All right. Hello, everyone. Hello, everyone. Can we hear me? Can we hear me? Can we hear me? Confirm you can hear me loud and clear. You can type in the chat. You can give a thumbs up. All right, because we're about to have an exciting session. As always, okay? If you're a regular attendee in our sessions, you know how it goes already. Always exciting, always informative. And tonight is not going to be different. Okay. So we have an exciting project that we will be looking at tonight. Okay. One of our very own students will be showcasing that. It's going to be practical. Okay, it's going to be a demo. All right. And you're going to see how that works. And all the things you'll be seeing tonight, no code was involved. So before I get ahead of myself, first things first, my name is Mohammed Suleiman. One of the AI experts here at Tenalytics Business. And I'm super excited to be here as always. So let's get to meet each other. Okay, we are 22 and counting. I can see the numbers going up. So, but I would love to meet you. I would love to meet you. Okay, where are you joining from? What's your name? Especially if you did not edit your name entering into this meeting. I'd love to know your real name and where you are joining us from. Okay, I'm joining you from Lagos. So I'll type Lagos in the chat. Okay, I'll type my name from Lagos, Muhammad from Lagos. Okay, Muhammad from Lagos. Muhammad from Lagos. So type yours in the chat. Let me know where you're from. Where are you joining us from, rather? And we can celebrate you. Okay. So let me see those from Abuja, those from Lagos, those from Ilorin, those from Port Harcourt, those from Delta, those from Anambra, Mona from Lagos. Fantastic. Okay. Acceptance from Abuja. Fantastic. Raymond from Lagos. Fantastic one. So good to meet each and every one of you. Okay. Good to meet each and every one of you. Imna from Port Harcourt. Fantastic one. Um, Good to meet each and every one of you tonight. Let's learn one or two things together. Okay, let us learn one or two things together. So what I'm gonna do is I'll share my screen and we'll set the ball rolling. Okay, we're going to set the ball rolling. Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Type it in the chat. Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Yes, yes, fantastic. Okay. So that's more like it. That's more like it. Definitely fantastic. All right. Okay, I can see Chukwuebuka joining from Enugu State. That's brilliant. So, like I said, we're gonna have a fantastic session tonight. It's gonna be a project showcase. You're gonna see an exciting project, and you're gonna partake in it. I'll also be sharing some resources of my own after the session. Okay, say tomorrow, for example, you'll be seeing some resources from me. But to get all those resources, you need to fill out the attendance form. So the attendance form is in the chat box. You'd see one of my team members posting the link. I'll let you know once it's posted in the chat, so you can click on the link and fill out the attendance form. Okay, it takes less than a minute to fill. All right. And once you're done filling, you're good to go. Be rest assured that we will send the any resources we use in the session via email to you. Okay, so I'm going to share my screen now. And once you can see my screen, I would love that you type crystal. Do you know the meaning of crystal? Those who pass through the barracks would know. Okay, those who didn't would not. When they say something is crystal, do you know what that means? You can tell me what it means when something is crystal. Okay, when they say something is crystal, who can help us? Where are those that pass through the barracks? Where are my people? Bright, fantastic. Okay, crystal clear. You know, crystal. If you see a crystal before, it's very clear. It has no colors. It's clear. So that's what crystal. They say something is crystal, it means it's very clear. Very exactly. 1905. 1905. Was that the year you were born? I'm just joking, okay? You can change your name so on Zoom so that we get to see that. All right. So let us get started. So today we're going to be doing a project showcase of a sales qualification course. Now, this may not make sense to you right about now, but don't worry. The man himself is here. I had seen him already. He's somewhere in here in this meeting, and he will be sharing he will be sharing the project with us in a little bit. Okay, he will be sharing the project with us himself in a little bit. All right. Imagine building a chatbot without um imagine building a chatbot without writing any code. Okay. So first things first. For those of us who are joining us for the very first time, welcome to 10 Analytics Business. Okay, so here at Analytics Business, what we do is to help organizations skill up in tech, especially AI. Okay, we help organizations, businesses, and even individuals like yourself skill up in AI. So if you're here and you're looking for a platform to skill up in AI, you are welcome. Okay, and in the last half a decade of our existence, we've been able to make our own mark. Okay, more than 3,000 professionals have, been produced from our very esteemed organization. And the reason is very simple. Our approach is practical enough, okay, using real world and tailored case studies, okay, whether you're in business or you're an individual. Okay, so the attendance form is in the chat box now, okay, posted by JNet. So ensure to click the link, fill out the attendance form so that you can get all the resources from this session. Okay, so go to fill out the attendance form so you are not left out. All right, so that brings us back to analytics business and a little bit about myself. Okay, so my name is Mohammed Suleiman, and I'm an AI expert, a data analyst, and a data scientist. All right, and I've been able to, I've been able to, help quite a number of Africans get into the tech space. I've worked with Alfa Romeo. Alfa Romeo is one of Italy's largest luxury car brand, and I worked with them remotely from Lagos. And if you are here and you're looking to also work remotely, then you're in the right place. So after the session, you learn quite a number of things. Okay. And you'll be able to build stuff and you'll be able to position yourself as a freelancer, like a freelancer in after tonight's session. Now, first things first, we're in 2026. Okay, we are in 2026, right? Okay, 2025 came and went as if we skipped from 2024 to 2026. How many of you feel like that? It feels like 2025 we just fast forward. And right now it's already February. Before you know it, February is done. Okay, 2 months is gone in 2026. And you're looking like what what's going on? Why is time flying by so fast? Okay, but it doesn't feel that way for no reason. Things are moving very fast, so is AI. The job market is no longer rewarding effort. So it's not about how much work you're doing right now. It's not about how much time you're spending on learning new stuff. It's about leverage. Do you have that leverage that the job market is rewarding right now? That's a big question. Okay. And if you're here and you're looking for, okay, what is the leverage? Well, it is AI. Let me put it into perspective for you. Now, how many of you here know the founder of Facebook or the founder of Meta? Meta or Facebook, anyhow you want to call it. Okay, old school, we know that it's Facebook. But the latest generation they'll call it Meta. Okay, so how many of us know the founder of Facebook? Who is the founder of Facebook? Guys, let this be interactive. Type your answer in the chat. Okay, who founded Facebook or who knows Mark Zuckerberg? Anyone who knows Mark Zuckerberg? Who knows Mark Zuckerberg? Fantastic, Abdulsalam. Thank you very much. So Mark Zuckerberg founded Facebook. Guess what he said late last year? And when I say late last year, I'm talking about November 14th, 2025. Okay. I doubt if this is up to 3 months now. He said that Meta will access, not access, Meta will assess employee performance by AI-driven impact starting in 2026. What does this mean? Okay, it means that if you're working within the Meta ecosystem, you have to develop an AI skill or you'll be kicked out. This is the official way of saying go and learn an AI skill or you lose your job. Okay, this is not an AI replacing you now. This is you losing your job as a penalty for not learning an AI skill. That's what this means. It's an open threat. Okay, so and many other companies are following suit. Startups, they're following suit. These are the dictators when it comes to strategy, globally. Okay, and it's not only him talking about AI skills and employees. If you look at the Times of India, McKinsey has said, and if you don't know what McKinsey is or who McKinsey is one of the largest global management consulting firms that you can see out there. And they're saying that AI may be reshaping workplaces, but the new McKinsey Global Institute report argues that it won't replace the workforce, it will redefine it. So it's going to reshape or redefine how we do our work, not necessarily replace us as outrightly, like many of us think, oh, AI, they're already talking about human beings and how they'll take over. No, that's not the real, that's not it actually. What's going to happen is that we are going to be so dependent on AI that it becomes part and parcel of our day-to-day work. Are you with me? So, and that's what they're arguing here. Okay. Now, you also have, there's more. This was November 25. So I didn't go to 1991 to bring this as a prediction. No, this is November 2025. This is information from November 2025. You also have the Fortune 500, and they're saying concerning the future of work, that to get promoted, you need an AI skill. So you need an AI skill to get promoted. So right now, there are two extremes. It's either you get promoted, which is you get a reward for leverage, or you get laid off because you simply cannot keep up. You can't keep up, okay, with the pace at which things are moving. All right. I work the one of the teams that I work with currently, and we're talking about it today. Things are so fast paced that if you blink, you miss it. You will miss it. Okay, new AI tools are coming up, new ways of doing things are coming up. You can't simply keep up. Okay, so the least you can do is to upskill in AI. That's the least you can do right now is to upskill in AI and take ownership of your own career. This was when November 26, 2025. So this is not old school news I'm bringing here. Okay, these are recent, some of the most recent articles, and I've linked the articles themselves in in here. So you may want to visit by just clicking this link once you get my slide. Okay, once you get my slide. Gartner is also saying the same thing. AI won't kill jobs, but will reshape 32 million jobs a year. It's November 12th, 2025. Okay, this is nearly 4 in 10 companies will replace workers with AI by 2026, survey shows September 22, 2025. So the big question now is, can you actually, how fast can you do the job? Not necessarily can you actually do the job. Our expectation is that you can do the job, but can you do it faster with AI? That's a big question. Key steps for you to take. Number one, attend relevant workshops. If by now you filled out the attendance form, please give a round of applause to yourself. I want you to give a round of applause to yourself. If you have filled the attendance form, give a round of applause to yourself. Because guess what? Guess what you've just done? You've successfully taken the very first step by being here and indicating that you attended. Okay, so I don't see the round of applause. Does it mean you've not filled out the attendance form? If you're not giving the round of applause, does it mean you've not filled the attendance? Okay, fantastic. Could Jibril? Okay, quite a number of people. Fantastic. I can see the thumbs up now. More like it, but I need more. Okay, I need more so that so that we're accurate. Okay, Samuel, Blessing. Great, great. Now, step two is you showcase projects. And that is exactly what really one will be doing in tonight's session. I can see him, he's already here. Okay, so Vilon will be showing us something very exciting. He's going to demo it. You see it work. So it's not just talk. You see it actually work. Okay, so you show work history. And this is why platforms like Analytics Business exist. So we help you in getting around work history. Okay, because people ask, okay, yeah, I want to actually get a job. So where do I get a work history before I actually get a job? Does that make sense? So, but yeah, there are ways to do it. And then you have continuous learning. Learning really never stops. Okay, you just keep getting better. And with AI, you can upskill very fast. These days, you can upskill very fast. These days. So ensure to fill out the attendance form if you haven't already. That is the only way you get the recording to the session and every other resources that we will be using in tonight's session. So, welcome to Real Ones project. Okay, so it builds a working sales bot that helps in a sales department of a company. So it interacts with customers, it shares product info, captures emails, and classifies lead. So it can tell the sales team, okay, this person is worth contacting to try and close. Oh, don't waste your time with this person, right? And that is a game changer when it comes to it's a game changer when it comes to building chatbots and how you can help organizations as an AI automation engineer. So real one, if you are here, kindly raise your hand. So I will attempt to make you host. Now, once I make you host, I would want you to turn on your camera, let people get to meet you. Okay, so let me make you host. Okay, I'll make you co-host. Okay, so I've made you co-host now, so you can be able to turn on your camera. Okay, and we can get to see you. So hi, Rilon, how you doing?
Evening, Mohammed. I'm fine.
Okay, fantastic, fantastic. How was your day today? Hope it wasn't really stressful.
Yeah, thank God. It's fine. It was fine.
Ah, fantastic, fantastic. So I'm just gonna stop sharing, okay, and I'll hand over the mic to you so that you can do the demo for us. Okay, how do I stop? Okay, so I've stopped sharing. Now the class is over to you. So guys, are you excited? If you're not excited, guys, I'll tell real one that you should go home. You should be going home. Is that what we want? Show real one that you're excited to have him. Okay, if not, he'll get angry and go home. All right, that's more like it. That's more like it. Even if it's just that's just two people, okay, three people, four people. I need like 10, 5, just 5 people, 6, 7. Okay, aha, that's more like it's a real one. You have my permission now to take over. Okay, so just talk about how how the chat bot works and also demo it. Would love to see how it works. Okay, I'm also here to learn. Over to you.
All right. All right. Good evening, everyone. I would like to share my presentation, but firstly, um, I'm really one Oguyemi by name. I am an insurance data analyst. I work in a multi-sector firm. So I'm here tonight because, like you, 2 months ago, I was curious. I was passionate about improving my knowledge, upskilling. So I dreaded paperwork, manual processes. So I wanted something that I can acquire, a skill that I can acquire and get out of that in that space. So I'll be presenting my work, the presentation slide, so you can go through it together. So can you give me a thumbs up if you can see my screen, please? All right, all right, all right. Great, thank you. So, okay, this is automated lead qualification. I designed an automated lead qualification bot that qualifies potential customers into categories for the sales team. So the case study here is the case of a real estate business, a real estate company that sells properties and also rents properties. So what the sales bot lead qualification does is that it qualifies the potential customers after it must have interacted with them. It qualifies them into categories, which is prioritizing them to see if they are worth going after by the sales team. So I'm sure every one of us here must have experienced at work manual processes where paperwork is involved, day to day, going and coming by the officers involved in the work process. So we all know how tedious it is to go through papers. For example, when I started my career, I was in a team where I was given the role to go through files, paperwork, and I can still remember how stressful and how much I hated. It made me want to hate my job. So we all understand that manual processes can be hectic and tedious, and at the end of the day, might not even bring out the the needed outcome. So that's where AI automation comes in. Traditionally, automation involves the static process of automating repeated processes. But now with the emergence of AI, intelligence is now included in the process where the engine can think and reason and give results like human, and sometimes even give faster and better results than when a human is involved in the process. So the problem the AI automation seek to solve is to solve the problem of slow business processes, manual lead qualification process. It slows down the sales team by in a way that they have to go either physically to meet potential customers, or even after they've even gotten the details and meet client, they got details, they need to still go through their paperwork and see if the customers are actually going to be converted successfully to purchase or to patronize them. So that's one of the problem of the manual process. Then inconsistent results, even after the stress, there might still not be tenable results to work with. And then at the end of the day, the sales team would have wasted their time going through the manual process. So the automated work sales lead qualification solves this problem in a way that when the customer's details and intention to buy is gotten from the customers, it fills in this system and help structure it to the AI to process. And at the end of the day, the AI process it and categorize each customer into a category of either hot, warm, or cold. The hot category indicates that this customer has the intention to buy and has the ability to buy. The warm means is the customer is neither willing or is not capable, or they are not yet sure of their intention. So the bots indicate to the sales team that they should follow up with that customer to nurture, and maybe later they can finally convert them to customers. Then the code category shows that that customer is not what's going after. The sales team should not bother wasting their time going after the customer. So I'll be showing, this is the process involved. This is the workflow. This is the trigger points of the qualification process. Then at this point is the AI, where the AI does the qualification and include intelligence in the process. So I would like two of us here to volunteer to give us their email so we can go through the process together. Is anybody here? I would like two volunteers. Two volunteers. Okay, okay, can see we have people indicating. Okay, okay. Oh, we have enough emails. So I'll choose from the first 2 to 3 people.
Okay, hi everyone.
Yeah, please.
Quite the number. You said you asked for just 2 emails. You have like how many? Maybe five. So I don't know if
Yeah,
you've seen the first.
I'll make you. I'll make use of the first 3.
Okay, the first three. All right. So don't forget to okay. All right. You just go ahead.
All right. So oladokun@gmail.com, right? Okay. And first.
Okay, hi everyone. Can you hear me? Okay, so I think real one is struggling. Um so Coach Jibril, you can only get the recording if and only if you fill the attendance form. So if you fill the attendance form, you can type done. Okay. So I think real one is struggling with his internet. Once he comes back now, um he would continue. Okay, so he's just about to do the demo. Okay, and he requested three people's email so that he could use them to simulate the before the demo. Okay, so they are gonna be acting as the customers, and then you see the chatbots, qualify the leads. You can get the recording if you fill out the form. If you don't fill out the form, you would not be getting the recording. Okay. So if you want a recording in your email as well as my slides, um, you will need to fill out the attendance form. So confirm, those of you who are asking for the recording, confirm if you filled out the attendance form. So that's the attendance form in the chat posted by Janet, my colleague. So okay, real one is here now. Hi real one. You can raise your hand just so I confirm you can hear me and you're back here so I can make you co-host again so you can continue. Okay, so very good. We have real one back. Okay. All right. So real one, you're good to go now. You're good to go.
All right. Sorry, my network went bad. So
All right, no
okay,
problem at all.
okay. So for the first three people I have chosen, I would like um I would like us to fill the form. I'll send the link I'm sending to the group now. Can you please help me fill?
Okay. Are you still gonna share a screen? Because you can't see a screen right now.
Oh, sorry. So if you can see my screen now.
Yes, we can.
All right. So are we filling the form? Can you please give me a thumbs up if you are filling the form, please? Give me a thumbs up, please. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can. Read on. Can hear you.
Okay. So I want to confirm if they fill the form already. Give me a thumbs up if you fill the form so we can proceed. I sent a link to the group to the chat section of the meeting. Oh, okay. So what I want is I want someone else to fill that form. Make sure, make sure your interest is zero. Make sure your interest is zero. Okay, I'm going to post it again. Someone is asking for the link. So I want your budget range to be 0. Somebody should help me fill that in that way. And status should be just browsing. You can give me a thumbs up when you've done that. Give me a thumbs up so I can know should proceed with the process.
Okay, so Aisha's
Okay,
giving it up.
okay, oh, okay. All right. So, so for everyone that has filled the form, you are going to confirm the number of people that have filled the form here. So whatever you filled is as logged here. So we have Arim Imamodu, we have Omowumi, we have Fatima Balogun, we have Oladokun. Oh, a lot of people have they filled the form. So for every details here is for every role that we have here is a customer indicating interacting with the chatbot of the company, either for just browsing around to see their properties or whatever they have for sale, or actually indicating that they want to buy a property, they want to patronize the business. And from here, okay, we have enough people here. So from here, for the 2 emails that I've collected, I collected 2 emails to this place, this hot lead. It means this person, whoever the email is here, they are everyone that a sales bot will qualify as hot here will be sent to this email. The sales team email will be indicated that they will be notified that these customers should be prioritized and they should follow up with those customers because they've been qualified as top priority customers. In finance, they will call them high value customers. Then for this place, the board have qualified them as maybe not sure of their intention. So the sales team is to nurture all the potential customers that falls within this category. And for everyone here that falls under the cold lead, you get a feedback email. And you get a feedback email. So only those 2 emails that have indicated here are emails will represent the email of the sales team of the business. So let's try and execute the workflow and see how it works. Okay. Oh, we've had so many people filling the form. So why this is happening is because we have the AI is on subscription and the subscription is not carrying enough population at once. So in practice, supposed to be a higher subscription that will allow as many customers at a time, as many customers as possible. So what we can do is we'll try and reduce it to let's say 3 rows, 3 customers, and we start and go through it again. So I'm sorry, I might have to delete some rows here. this. Okay, so we have 4 rows now. So let's try the workflow again. Okay, okay. So the mail has gone to the sales team now. Of these 4 customers that I've indicated here, we have one item. One item has gone to us lead. So out of the 4, it is just one that the bot has qualified as top priority customer that the sales team should go after. The remaining 3 has come as cold lead, which means all of the 3 people here must have gotten a feedback email. So what I want is I want those 3, at least one of them should indicate to give us to confirm that they've received the email. If you receive that email, both as the code lead and as the sales team that have received the notification of a hot lead, please indicate confirm. Check your email. You'll see what you'll see the email.
So if you've received the email, you can just copy and paste what email you received in the chat box.
Okay, yes.
So that others can see what you got. Relon, I think you can show them a sample if you have. Or
Okay.
even no worries. I think if so those people who dropped their emails.
So we have, let's go to the, so this is the emails. Let's see. So these emails, Chris, we have Oladokun TK, and I will just indicates, and so okay. So we have, thank you for reaching out to us. That means this is the code lead. That means this person has been qualified by the board as a code lead. That is, the sales team should not worry. They should not bother going after them because they either don't have the ability to purchase at the time, or they don't have the intention to buy. So that's why they are receiving this email. So imagine if it were a manual process. That means someone would have to sit down and go through their form, the client's forms and everything. And as large as the business is, they can have as much as 50 to 100 customers in a day that they have to scrutinize this way to qualify into top priority clients and the other. So that's what this bot has done in a matter of seconds to minutes. So these are the emails. Mhm.
All
So
right.
Darwin said
Fantastic.
it. So for the hot lead, I'm sure the person that I indicated their email there should receive. Let's check. Let's confirm, please. So Olado Kuntike, yeah, I'm sure you are supposed to receive an email that will indicate that that one person is a top priority customer. Oladokun Tike. Okay, okay. So this is the notification that will go to the sales team for every hot lead that is identified. A new high intent lead has just been qualified by the system. Name, diary, email, category, hot. Then it gave it a score 95 out of 100. Reason for qualification, high budget, 10 million, coupled with an urgent timeline to buy within a month for land in an urban area. You can see action required. Please reach out to this lead as soon as possible to maximize conversion. So you can see it did not only notify the sales team, it gave a breakdown of why it has qualified it as a hot lead, as because of the budget they've indicated that they have, the time frame they are willing to, they want to get the property, and even in an urban area, then action required is telling the sales team to follow up quickly. So this the AI has done what human would do, and sometimes with a better judgment here now. So that's the work of AI, and you can understand the impact it will give to the business. It will not only, it is not just a strategy, it is a competitive edge for the business. Imagine they are in an industry where they are the only one that have this technology in their incorporated in their business. Definitely is a competitive edge for them, and it will definitely upskill their their turnover. So thank you for everyone that has participated tonight. I'm happy and I'm thankful. I really thank the analytics for this opportunity in 2 months. In 2 months, I started this training in November in 2025, and now this is just the basic of the things I can build. It's just the basic. There are a lot more of what can be done with AI automation and with AI generally. There are a lot more. This is just the basic. So thank you. I implore you to take that decision now.
Okay,
Thank you.
fantastic, fantastic, really one. Just before you go, I just want to ask you a
Okay.
question in presence of everyone. Did you write any code? Did you learn any coding skill before
At
building
all,
it?
at all, at all,
Um,
at all. In
So you
fact, that was
mean
my fear initially. That was my fear. That has been one factor that has been keeping me out of getting into tech. So until when I joined analytics training and find out that it's a no code process.
exactly? So you just join some processes together and boom, you have you have a working employee that is an AI. So
Yes,
thank you very much, Rilwan, for taking our time to be here. I know you're a busy professional yourself. So for you to be here, I know it took a lot. Okay, so thank you very much. We really,
thank
really
you.
appreciate you.
Thank you very much.
All right, all right. So that was real one. Okay, guys, you saw real one. Built a chatbot, a working chatbot. All right. And some of you who are scared that tech, is it all coding? Do I need to code? You actually don't need to code. Drag and drop. And guess what? You have an actual working chatbot. Okay, built by someone who was like exactly like you 2 months ago. You heard him when he said so. Was exactly like you 2 months ago. And what made the difference? A key decision to say, you know what? This is the time to get into the AI space. So let's go further. Okay, let me show you even more people who have passed through Analytics and gone on to um you know, get success stories. Okay, you have so many of them. You have Abigail, Tony, Benga, Nathaniel, Abdul Rashid. Tony and Nathaniel, these two people, I prepared them ahead of their own interview before the job. And this is something you also get access to while you're on the program. Okay, and it went very far in helping them succeed. Now, let's look back at 2025 because we want to make a point about where we are now and what you can also get heading into the near future. Again, if you've not filled out the attendance form and you want my resources, you want my slides, you want the recording of this session, you need to fill out the attendance form. Okay, you need to fill out the attendance form. So click on the link in the chat and fill out the attendance form. Now, in 2025, and employers were asked rather, that look, if you want to hire somebody, what are the core skills you will be looking at? And then all the skills that these employers mentioned were ranked from first to 16th. Okay, from first to 16th, as you can see on my screen. And you see the AI ranked 11th. Can you see? AI ranked 11th. Can we all see that, guys? Can we see that? Can we all see that? Are we together? AI ranked 11th position. Okay, AI ranked 11th position. Okay, AI ranked 11th position. Okay, AI ranked 11th position. Are we together, guys? Are we together? Are we together? Are we together? Are we together? AI ranked 11th position. Now, in 2026, the story has changed. Okay, the story has changed. All right, the story has changed. AI has now moved to the top of the chain. AI has now moved to the top of the chain. AI moved to the top of the chain. And the projection is by a very large margin, by a very large margin. And if you look at the jobs that are, projected to grow, okay, jobs that are projected to grow and jobs that are projected to decline, you would see something very unique. You would see something very unique. Okay? Jobs that are projected to decline are some of the popular jobs that you know today. Okay, jobs like mechanical engineering, lawyers. And this is from the World Economic Forum Future of Jobs report. Okay, so the report is in my slide. Okay, the report is there in my slide. Just give me a moment. I'll share my screen again so that you can see it. So I'll share my screen again so that you can get to see it. So this was where we were. So once you can see my screen again, please let me know. Okay, you should be able to see it now. You should be able to see my screen right about now. So as I was saying, employers were asked, and it was AI and big data was ranked 11th position. But in 2026, it's now AI and big data at the very top, 87 percent, and the next to it is 70%. And that's just by a small margin. Okay? It's not by a small margin at all. Now, if you're a Nigerian, you're here and you are an African or you're an African, let me let you in on one little secret that you need to know that would help you position yourself in the job market. Now, recruiters abroad, they are no longer focusing only on talents that are within their own locality, like, North America, Europe, and the likes. They are now looking towards Africa because they know that in Africa, there are talents who can do the same kind of job. Okay? And there is a reason why they are specifically looking for Africans who can do this kind of jobs. The reason is because they can pay way lesser. Now, again, The link to the attendance form is in the chat. Ensure to fill it out if you haven't already. Now let's come back. Let me tell you the reason why they are looking for Africans. Okay? The reason is they can save more money on Africans. How is that an advantage to you if they are cutting your own pay? Let me explain. Now, an average yearly salary of a tech professional that is abroad is somewhere around 50,000 pounds to let's say 80,000 US dollars, depending on which currency you are being paid in. Now, especially recruiters in North America who typically want to hire remotely from Africa, from Nigeria, they 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 then cut down on the salary to as a result of what they call cost of living. Okay, cost of living. So instead of paying you the same 80,000, which would be outrageous, given the cost of living in your own locality, they can reduce it. Listen to me, they can reduce that pay to as low as 25,000, way less than half, nearly um, divided into four places, nearly one fourth. So 25,000. Now, I want somebody to help us convert $25,000 into monthly salary in Naira. So divide it by 12 and then convert it to Naira. What are you earning on a monthly basis? Okay, I need the answer to that question because I have a follow-up question for you. So someone should help me out with that very quickly in the chat. Someone, who are the first guys and girls in the house, help me out very quickly because I have a follow-up question for you. So how much would you be earning on a monthly basis in Naira if you earn 25,000 US dollars with the current rate? Okay, so convert it to Naira, divide it by 12. Okay, and tell me what would your monthly salary be in Naira very quickly. Somebody said 2.8 million. Are you sure it's accurate? 3.1. Are you sure? You're taking it higher, Theophilus. What rate did you use? Was it 1.6 or 1.5? Okay. ITEL approximated to 3 million. So I'll go with the lowest. I want somebody to give me the lowest rates. Okay, you used 1.5 and it's still 3, okay? You used 1.5. All right. So let's go with the lowest that I got here. That's from Jidere Chuku. Thank you very much. 2.8 million naira per month. Now, let's assume, I'm not saying this is the case, but let's assume the Nigerian government now says, you know what, because you're making so much money, we'll take 50% as tax. So divide that money into two and give us one every month. Would you gladly, from where you are compared to where you are now, would you gladly do that? Won't you gladly do that, rather? Won't you gladly do that compared to where you are currently? Okay? Won't you gladly do that? Now, you're not actually going to pay 50% tax on it. I'm just saying, okay? And if you can even prove in some cases that you have already paid tax on that money, okay? If you have already paid tax on that money outside, you will not be paying tax, okay? So ITEL said no. So probably you don't even need to be in this session to start with. Okay. But if it sounds attractive to you, then guess what? These are the opportunities that you stand to earn as a Nigerian, as an African. So they prorate the salary. So they save more to themselves over there. All right, so the HR saves more. So they're looking to cut costs, and that's why they're hiring remotely, and they're specifically looking for Africans who have the same skill. Are you with me, guys? Are you with me? Are you with me? Because there is still more. Okay, so what I've done is I included the link to the full Future of Jobs report by the World Economic Forum Future of Jobs. Okay, so the World Economic Forum Future of Jobs report has been linked in here, and you can see the full report. Okay, when you get it, you can see the full report when you get it. You can see the full report when you get it, and in the report, you'll also see how how AI rather has been projected that between 2025 and 2030, AI is going to be driving business transformation. So it's going to be a normal thing that AI skills are leading. And the reason is not far-fetched. The reason is because people like me, people like you, who do not like to write code, can now create real working solutions. You can build real solutions, working solutions for businesses. Okay, ensure to fill out the attendance form if you haven't already. Okay, so these are some of the top fastest growing jobs. Okay, you can see big data analyst, AI, and machine learning engineering. So a lot of them, in there. You can also see big data specialist, AI, everything around AI data, are booming right now. And if you look on the right-hand side, some of the jobs that are on the fastest declining area, okay, are some of the most popular jobs that we know. Health and education service managers, compliance officers, shop salesperson, lawyer, okay, bus driver. So, and the list goes on and on and on and on. So the key thing for you right now is this. You want to follow this formula. Learn, package, and apply. Learn, package, and apply. Okay, learn, package, and apply. And the sad truth here is that if you leave anyone out of it, if you leave anyone out of it, you are not you are not going to get the results. Let's do the playbook. If you learn, package, and do not apply, you're simply saying, oh, I just want to learn. I don't need a job. If you learn, you don't package, but you apply, then what would happen is recruiters who get a look at your profile will just scroll past and that's it. You will not get any response. Now, if you don't learn, but you package and apply, then you are simply another definition of scam because, I mean, tell me what you're doing, what you're packaging if you did not learn it. So at the end of the day, you need all three. You need to learn, you need to package, you need to apply. They are as equal as each other. Okay, as equal as each other. All right, so and these are more people: Joel, Vivian, Oluwadamilare, Ikmat. Ikmat was also prepared by myself in for her interview. Okay, now I'll show you 6 career paths, okay, that you can get into in AI right now so that you can get started. 6 career paths, and I want you to listen very good because as I am explaining each of these career paths, I would want you to visualize yourself in one of them. And then after the session, I want you to tell me which one do you find most interesting. Are you ready? Are you ready? Okay, as I'm talking about it, also think about your interests, think about what you're currently doing so that that will drive the decision you're making. Okay, and I can also help you make that decision because you'll be able to ask me questions, talk to me after the session, tell me about a little bit about yourself, and we can help you recommend one of the career paths right after this session. So if you want to talk to me, ensure to wait till the end. If you've not filled out the attendance form as well, this is an opportunity to fill it out. Are we ready? 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 Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Yes, boss. Okay, fantastic. So let's go. Let's go. Let's go. All right. So we start with vibe coding, the one on the top left. Vibe coding. What is vibe coding? If you've ever dreamt or considered building apps, you want to learn how to build software, you want to learn how to build websites, okay? And they now told you that, oh, you have to learn Node.js, you have to learn coding and all of that. And you said, nah, all this coding, I don't want to, I don't want to learn it. Okay, I don't like coding. Then vibe coding is for you. Guess what? Because nowadays to build software, you now have AI writing a bunch of the codes for you. You have AI writing a bunch of the codes for you. Okay. Now, what am I saying? AI does the coding. You focus on the result itself. Okay. So if you want to be able to build software, it's vibe coding. Then you also have AI content creation. Okay. So you want to create AI generated videos, okay, and use it to, come up with a YouTube channel, faceless YouTube channel, or you want to be able to use it for you want to be able to use it for ads, okay, then this is the career path for you. Okay, companies pay for it. You also have AI automation engineering. Now, if you saw what Real One did in tonight's session, that is if you want to be able to build exactly what Real One has built and more like that, then what you want to do is AI automation engineering. Okay. So as an AI automation engineer, you look at the task that, I mean, you heard what Real One said. He said that it's a human being you'd have had to employ to do all those things for you. Sometimes one, sometimes two. So, and it was able to automate it using AI anytime, and that eliminated the need to hire anybody. So it means that in that organization where Real One is what about 10 people at once. Imagine 10 in one. Imagine your employer, okay, sees that you can do the work of 10 people and not like you are stressing out. You're just building automations, okay, for them to use. And guess what? They will definitely value you. So that's AI automation engineering. They automate the boring stuff, so that people can do more interesting stuff. Now, generative AI for data analytics is the course you want to go for. I will recommend this. If you fall in any of these two categories, listen very carefully. That's what I said. I will recommend generative AI for data analytics if you fall in one of two categories. Category one is that you have done a data analytics program before, or you are already a data analyst. That's one. Okay, so you have experience in data analytics. Category two is you don't have any experience in data analytics, but before today, before now, you've been interested and you've been considering getting into data analytics. If you fall in one of these two categories, then you want to go for generative AI for data analytics. Okay, you learn how to build charts, you learn how to visualize, you learn how to use Excel, and you learn how to use AI inside of them. Then you also have AI for business analysis and project management. And who I'll recommend this for is also very similar to the data analytics. Let me explain. If you fall in one of these two categories, you can go for the business analysis and project management AI. Number one is you've done a project management course before, or you are a project manager. That's one. Number two is before today, before now, you have been considering getting skilled in project management. Okay, what this course does is it then implements it with AI. All right. Then finally, you have AI for HR analytics. And I tell people that if you are into HR, this course is for you. Okay, if you are here and you're working in HR, this course is for you, and you should take this course so that you can also start to look at projecting it to your team members within the organization where you work. And I did a breakdown of each of them. I did a breakdown of each of them. The vibe coding, it's 8 weeks. It starts from the foundation of vibe coding, and up. Then you go to AI content creation, also start from the foundation and works your way up to a little bit of automation in social media management. Then you also have AI automation starting from the foundation as well. Everything is foundational because we assume that you don't have any prior experience when we were developing this curriculum. Then you also have um, data analytics, generative AI for data analytics. I've told you how what you need to go for that course. If you want to go for AI for business analysis, this is it as well. Also start from the foundational aspect. Okay, and HR is also not left out in this discussion, AI in HR analytics. So in addition to the program, now this is where the real talk even starts. In addition to the program, you get what we call employability skills. Remember, it is learn, package, and apply, not just learn. What the courses I just showed you now covers learn. Now we move to packaging and applying. Now, this section is the employability skills section, and it comes along with any of the career paths you choose, any of it that you choose. This is automatically coming along with it. Number one is review, CV review and revamp. So we'll give you a CV template and also show you how to revamp it. Okay, because this caters to how you are active in the job market. Okay, then you also have LinkedIn optimization. How should your LinkedIn profile look like if you're looking for opportunities? Okay, and this brings me to showing you what a typical LinkedIn profile should look like. Okay, so let me quickly show you my LinkedIn page, or maybe I should copy the link and paste it in the chat so you can check my LinkedIn page out. Now, if your LinkedIn page does not look like my own as of now, then you need some panel beating to do on it. You need some panel beating to do on it. Are you with me? You need some panel beating, some serious panel beating to do on it. Okay, so we'll show you how to do that. Number three is navigating the job market. Where should you apply to these jobs? Where should you apply to these jobs? Where should you apply to these jobs? Number four is interview preparation. Interview preparation. Okay, I talked about being the one who prepared some of the previous people who gave testimonials for their jobs ahead of them getting the jobs. So you would also get access to this. And the good thing about this interview preparation is that you have access to it even after your program has ended. Guys, isn't that interesting? That even after 8 weeks, after a program has ended, you can still get prepared for an interview if you reach out to us. So what we are trying to build here is a large community of professionals who have succeeded in getting into tech and also giving back to the community. So that's why we are doing this, especially for those who have passed our program. You also have job reference letter. I still prepared a job reference letter for someone who, passed our program and was um a whole pastoral program and was asked to provide a reference, okay, after an application. You also have on the job support. So after getting the job at the beginning phase, we know that it is common that you need some form of guidance. So we make ourselves available to ensure that if you need any help, you get it. Then you also have weekly mentorship session during the program. Then you have Upwork optimization. So your Upwork profile, okay, you need to go and dust it, okay? Because guess what? It will be very useful because it's not just how to open an Upwork profile, but the tactics to use when you're applying to jobs. A lot of people don't know this and they say, oh, Upwork is very competitive. You can't get a job easily there. In fact, I'm beginning to think it's scam. While it's true that there are some scammers on it, okay? It is largely, I mean, there is hardly any platform where you don't find scammers these days. Okay. I heard of a recent scam that happened on LinkedIn and I was shocked to my bone marrow. Okay. The extent to which, so let's not talk about that. So yeah, so just to show you, okay, so you go through what you need to do about Upwork. All right. Then your class itself is for 2 months. Okay. Like I said, 8 weeks. So 8 weeks or 2 months. 100%, 100% online. So if you have questions, like I said, you would have to wait to the end of the session. Okay. So I'll answer your question. So this question you've asked now, Rashidat, please remember to ask again after I'm done. So your class is for 2 months and it's during the weekend, Saturdays and Sundays. Saturdays, 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. For 3 hours, you do a practical session with an instructor. And then on Sundays, 2 to 5 p.m., you do another practical session. That's 6 hours per week. Now, in addition, we meet with you during the week, but these are not actual practical classes. These are just checking in sessions to check in on you. So Tuesdays, 9 to 10 p.m., we check in on you to ensure that you're on the right pace. And then on Thursdays, 9 to 10 p.m., you do your mentorship. So you just make yourself available. Now, the good thing about these sessions, even if I don't like to mention it, I will mention it here. And I'll tell you the reason why I don't like to mention it. Okay, the sessions, as you are attending, we record it and provide it to you so that you can reference it for practicing. Okay, so but one of the things we don't tolerate is absenteeism without notice. If you must be absent in class, you must give us a notification. Okay, because this is not one of those other programs where you register and just forget about it. Okay, we will hold you accountable and ensure that you attend class. And we understand that, we are adults, things could come up and may make you miss class. The only thing we're asking is you at least communicate that ahead of time so that we are aware. So if you do that, you're fine, and you're good to go. At the end of the program, you also go home with a certificate that is accredited by the ACTD, the American Council of Training and Development. What this does is it add more kilogram to your certificate. Now, while I'm not really a fan of certificates, okay, not just me, but in the tech world, okay, having a certificate is very nice, but it is not the major criteria that interests the recruiters. So you have an ACTD accredited certificate, good, okay? Show us projects that you've done. So it is the ability for you to show project, talk about project, like what Real One showed us tonight. That is what really sets you up for success, not necessarily this certificate alone. Okay, so it's a combined effort. Like I said, learn, package, and apply. Are we still following, guys? Are we still following? Because these are some of the job boards where you can actually apply to remote jobs on we work remotely, remote okay, Jobspresso, remote call, working nomads, micro1.ai, crossover, well found, skip the drive, the list goes on and on. I will mention some that are not actually on the slide right now. This is Pavel, moved from being a teacher to his first tech job. Okay, what did he do? Learn, package, and apply. Also, you have Bukola. What did she do also? Learn, package, and apply. Ene did the same thing. Okay, what did she do? She landed a job working as actually a data scientist, not a HR scientist. Okay, a data scientist, working remotely for a company in Germany. What did she do? Learn, package, apply. Same as Judith and the likes like that. So the steps are very, very clear now for you. First is you want to learn. You want to learn. Pick a course and learn. Second is start building portfolio. People need to see projects, not just pictures. They need to see actual working projects. So tell me, if a recruiter sees what Real One has done today in an interview, if they see what Real One has done today, don't you think he has been hired already? Okay, so and that's the effect of real projects, okay, not just screenshots. All right, so you find a niche. Okay, so after learning, you could decide you want to focus on so and so niche. In terms of the industries to sell to people, then you get your first job or your first client, and then from there you scale ahead. You scale ahead. All right. So this is just repeating the job boards where you can apply to jobs. So I'll just skip it. Now, how can you get yourself started today? Okay. How can you get yourself started today? Now, coincidentally, our next cohort starts tomorrow on the 7th of February 2026. On the 7th of February 2026. Now, the early bird discount is already off. Okay, but we are bringing it back, okay, for this period so that you can register on the discount, okay, ahead of tomorrow's class. So if you also want to start with our March cohort, which starts March 7th, okay, and you want to benefit from the discounts, there is a way to also do it. All right. Even if normally you don't get a discount for the March cohort, the discount is only available for the course starting tomorrow. But if you want to be able to lock down this discount and start in March, listen to the following. Listen attentively to the following. Now, for each of the courses, it's a flat rate, it's a flat price, same for each of them. So whichever one you choose, okay, you'd go for it goes for 250,000 naira. Okay. Now, if you want to leverage the early bird discount, get a 40% discount, and that brings down the price to 150,000 naira. The good thing about this is that you can split the payment into two tranches, 75,000 now, and you can start tomorrow. Okay. But if you want to start in March, but you still want to benefit from the discount, you can make a small deposit of anywhere between 25,000 to 40,000 naira. If you can meet anywhere between that range, you automatically have a spot, and then you can decide, oh, I want to start in March. Okay. I want to start in March. And then once March first week comes, you can then top up to meet up with the 75K mark and get started. And then 1 month later, you top up with the remaining 75,000 naira. You can pay online or pay via a direct transfer to our Kuda Bank account. I'll show you how to pay online in a little bit. If you look at the chart, you see my colleague posting the link. So if you click on that particular link, it is going to take you to this particular page, okay? The Tenalytics business page. And all you need to do is to scroll down and pick the program of your choice. So if I'm going for AI automation engineering, all I need to do is to click on register to secure spot, okay? And that will take me, if I click on register to secure spot, that will take me to the next page where I can fill in my details and continue. It's a highly intuitive page. Okay, it's a highly intuitive page. So let's refresh that and see how it goes. So once you click on register secure spot, it will take you to a page where it will ask you for your details, and you can go ahead and register easy. You can also pay through transfer, or through your card, and the likes. So once you do this, all you need to do is you then reach out to us via this line. Okay, 0802 0802 512 1729. 0802 512 1729. Send a WhatsApp DM with the proof of payment, and the slot is yours. Okay, or 0703 215 8619. Okay, 0802 512 1729 or 0703 215 8619. So once you do that, the slot is yours. Okay, so now I'll take questions. I will take questions. I will take questions. I will take questions. I will take questions. So if you want to ask questions, there are two ways. It's either you ask questions via the chat, or you raise your hand. You raise your hand and I will answer. I will ask you to unmute. Okay, I will ask you to unmute. Okay, I will ask you to unmute if you raise your hand. So, but I saw a couple of questions earlier, so I'll see if I can scroll back up in the chat to revisit those questions. So I'll see if I can go back to revisit those questions. So let me go back. General question. Yeah, you can ask questions. Okay. Somebody asked the other time, and if you secure your spot, also let me know. Secured in the chat, so I know you've secured your spot. And let me know if you're starting tomorrow or you want to start in March. Okay, let me know if you want to start tomorrow or if you want to start in March. Rashidat, are you still here? let me see, is Rashidat still here so that I can answer a question? Okay, Rashidat is still here. So Rashidat is saying, is it possible that after learning one can, let me just increase, let me increase the charts so that I can really see what Rashidat is talking about. So is it possible that after learning, one can be getting gigs without working in an office or monetizing your skills as a freelancer? It's not easy possible. The question is, people are already doing it. Are people already doing it? Yes. Okay. People are already doing it. So it's not a question of possibility or impossibility. So people like yourself are already doing it. So that's the response. Okay, so let me see. All right, so if you have questions, click on React and click the raise hand icon, okay, like so, and ask your question. Ask your question. I'll ask you to unmute so you can speak with me just the way I am speaking with you now. Okay, just the way I am speaking with you now. Okay, questions. Okay, let me see. I think somebody's trying to reach me privately. Uh, okay. So do I have me some questions? Can someone learn two of the programs? Yes, some people registered for even three. Okay, but we limited it to three. Okay. All right. We limited it to three. All right. We limited it to three. So, but you can take two if you want to. And that's a very smart move. You secure spot for two of them and you're good to go. Okay, so which two are you looking at, Theophilus, so that I know specifically which two are you looking at? And Adej is asking, can I lock it down now and do the course in May? So, except you're going for April, actually, if you're of April, then go ahead. For May, um, we are not going to do May. Okay? I'm not gonna do it. So, but if you show up April, go ahead and secure the spot. The April slot is available. So either March or April, you can a you can secure a spot out for March or April, but not May. Adedeji, I hope I answered the question. Hope I answered the question. Let me know which program are you going for? Which program are you going for? Remember, once you're done, send a text to 0802 512 1729. 0802 512 1729. Okay, with the proof of payment, and you're good to go now. 2 minutes more. After 2 minutes, the discount is going off because I'm going to shut down the session. Okay, so okay, Theophilus, go ahead and unmute. I can see a question in the chat. If it's the same question, I can answer it directly, but I've asked you to unmute. If it's not the same question, you can unmute and ask. But if it's the same question, I can just um um third and fifth. AI automation engineering and AI in business analysis and project management. Okay, Theophilus, those are very good picks. All right, those are very good picks. Okay, the discount is 40%. Normal price is 250,000. So if I apply 40%, that's 150K. Okay, for each. So, and you can split the payment into installment parts. Okay, so I hope I answered your question, Theophilus. So who was the next person? I think that was God's power. You can raise your hand again. I'll ask you to unmute. All right. So I saw your hand up just now, but I think you dropped it. So I'm not sure what happened. Okay. Go ahead and unmute now. I've asked you to unmute. Can you unmute your mic? I've asked you to unmute.
Can you hear me?
Oh, yes, I can hear you now. You muted again. All right. So can you unmute again?
Can you hear me now?
Fantastic. Loud and clear.
Okay, so you've not been mentioning data scientists here, so I want to know how I can leverage this skill as a data scientist as well.
Okay, very good question. So, as a data scientist, there are two major career paths you can go for. It's either you go for AI and data analytics or AI automation engineering. I personally would recommend AI automation engineering. Okay. But if you want to still pursue, you just want to look at how AI is in the landscape of data, then AI and data analytics. Okay, but personally, AI automation engineering, the reason is that's what most people who have done data science have gone for so far, and while they're searching for the program. Okay, so I hope that answers the question. All right. So, have you secured your spot though? Have you secured your spots? If not, when are you securing your spot? Um, God's power. When are you securing your spot?
No, soon as possible.
Okay. So as soon as possible is not the time. Okay. You know why it's not the time? People said that in December, and when they came back in January with the money, time had gone. It was too late. Prices had changed. So if and literally by tomorrow, by this time tomorrow, um, no one will take 150 from you. Okay. So ensure to secure a spot now. Okay. If you are still adamant on as soon as possible, then I think what we should be talking about is why. Why soon? Why not now? What's the hold up? Okay. What's the hold up? Let's see if I can help. Okay. Let's see if I can be of help. So what's the hold up? What's the go slow? Can you let me know? So hi Gospel, are you there? You want to let me know what the go slow is?
There's no go slow. I'm not just, I still have some project I'm working on as a data scientist. So if I just round up, I'm linking straight from Nadiant Analytics to Tent Analytics. So I'm just
Okay.
finishing my cohorts this week.
All right. All right. So we've had quite a number of the Naviant guys also join us here, and it's been brilliant. Okay. So you may want to just secure a spot now. All right. Just so that we don't hear stories that touch. All right. Thank you very much. Evening, Azubuike. I think we've met before as well.
Yes, good evening, Sir Mohammed, boss of boss.
Thank you. Yeah, it's been a long time
Been a
as
long time.
well. Yeah, so
Yeah,
Gospel has name. When you mentioned Nibian now, I remember seeing this name very well. Yeah, I remember seeing this name very well. All right, so well, you're welcome. So what's up? What's going on?
nothing much, just here to upgrade again as usual now. You
Fantastic.
know, as usual. I actually wanted to upgrade December, but I had a lot of
Okay.
things at hand, so I couldn't do that upgrade.
Okay.
Yeah, even Pleasure reached out to me. I just told her that for now I
Oh,
just had to pen. Yeah,
everything. Okay.
yeah. We're all good. We're all good.
All right.
Just
So
got.
so you be you
I
be
want to
you be enrolling for tomorrow's class or March?
No, no, no. I'm starting the Feb business cohort. Time I don't
Okay,
to postpone.
tomorrow. All right, all
Yeah,
right. No problem. So
yeah.
seeing
But
class.
I want clarity on something. You know me,
Yeah,
I'm a BA and I also do PM as well. But I'm
yeah.
looking to see. I'm looking at this AI automation
Automation.
engineering.
Okay.
So I want your professional advice. What do you think
Okay.
about it?
All right. It's a very good pick. okay, simply what it does for you is you are going to be focused on automating processes. Now, even if you can see we have AI for business analysis and project management, this is if you want to go a little bit further in your core business analysis and project management knowledge. Okay, but with the AI automation that you've picked, okay, this means that you are adding a new skill to your arsenal. All right, and pretty much everything that you saw Real build today, you can also build something very similar, build it for businesses, and you have it as part of, even if it's not called business analysis, it's a very valuable skill to have. So as you are going as the normal business analyst, you are coming with um AI automation skills. So, and which directly in a way relates to one of the core aspects of a business that a business analyst should look to optimize. As a business analyst, you want to optimize processes, right? So
Yeah.
AI automation is also to optimize processes because you want to automate processes, make them efficient, make them faster, reduce or eliminate human interaction with some of these processes that don't really need a very deep sense of judgment. Okay, so those are the things. I think it's a good pick for you. Okay, but you just need to understand that it is a case of you adding a new skill to your arsenal. If you're comfortable with that, then by all means, go ahead and do it. Okay?
Okay, no problem. No,
All right, fantastic. So
just go
if you're
ahead and make the payment.
okay, all right, fantastic. So you can do that so that you can be prepared ahead of class tomorrow. Class is 10 a.m. tomorrow.
Oh,
Yeah. Okay,
okay, no problem.
so fantastic.
Thank
So it's already great. You're welcome. So it's already 9:36. I've overshot the time. But I'll take one last question from Theophilus. Okay, and then we can go ahead. So hi Theophilus, you want to unmute and speak.
Hello, good evening, everyone.
Yeah, good evening, Theophilus. How are you doing?
I'm fine, sir. All members, good evening, sirs. Good evening, madams. Well, I love the AI automation engineering, which Sarah one projected to us. And I'm
Okay,
also interested for BAs and PMs, business analysts and project managers.
okay,
Now, my question is this. Am I paying for one at a go and have discounts for two? Do you understand that? You said I'm starting
okay.
with one time.
Maybe, okay.
You said I'm
Yeah,
starting with one. Are you with me, sir?
yes.
I'm starting one at a
I can
time.
hear
If I
you.
start, if I start class for March for AI automation engineering, which Sariluan put us through,
Mm-hmm.
will I still have an extension for discount after it? You get my point?
Okay, so I think I understand your question. So basically, what you're asking for is a discount on this discount.
Yes. Discounts on first one, which I'm going to start
All
by
right.
March. Then after I complete the program for March for 3 months, then will the discount still run for the second program, which is AI for business analysts and project managers? And at the
Okay,
time of,
fantastic question. So it's very simple. Okay,
thank you,
go
sir.
ahead.
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay, are you done? I thought you were still saying something.
Yes, sir. So once I finish the first program,
Okay.
you get a discount for me for the second
Mm-hmm.
program. So it should be as if the discount has elapsed. You understand that, sir?
Okay, fantastic.
Wow.
Yeah, I understand. That makes sense. So the thing is, what people do typically is they secure spot for
Okay.
both. Okay, the secure spot for both because by the time you are done with the first one, the only likelihood
Mm-hmm.
is that the prices have changed. Okay, so but one of the things I can do for you is to we can have a conversation where the discount projects to just by securing the discount of the first one, it projects to the second one so that when it's time, the conversation is still the same. Okay, so when it's time for you to start the second one, as long as you're starting right after, the conversation is still the same. But this is just specifically for you. If you are going for this particular discount now. I don't know if that helps.
That's lovely.
All
Huge
right,
detail.
all right, fantastic. Okay, so would that be all from your end, or you still have questions? Okay, so I believe that's all from your end. Thank you very much for that question. Um, okay, fantastic. Much appreciated. Thank you for your time as well. All right, so if you secured your spot already, congratulations. Okay, congratulations to you. And if you're still looking to secure your spots, then I don't know. Still congratulations to you, but just ensure that you harness the discount, okay? Harness the discount because it is off the table. It is off the table tonight, okay? It is off the table tonight. It is off the table tonight. Okay, so yeah, I like that option. I would make the first payment, make the payments for the other spots. All right, Steven, I'm looking forward to that. So, guys, cheers. I think I had a wonderful session tonight. I hope you're able to learn one or two things as well during the course of the session, and it was worth your time. So see you in class tomorrow or in March. Cheers.